Hi, and welcome to English Composition with Professor Manuel. I am going to show you how to navigate Canvas and how to specifically navigate our course on this short introduction video. First things first, you want to log into Canvas. That should bring you to your dashboard, which is the page you're seeing right now. If you don't see this box here, you can always click on Courses, and then right here, English Composition Spring 2017. That will take you to our homepage. It might look a little bit different since I'm an instructor and this isn't the student view, but what you will see is everything before you. You have the semester at a glance. You've got your Unit 0, which is the first couple days of class. You've got our 3 different sections, which is your visual rhetoric section, your writing as activism section, and your literary analysis section, which within each of those sections, you've got various units with their corresponding readings and their corresponding assignments. At the end of each section, you've got a visual rhetoric essay due. In your writing as activism section, you've got your writing as activism essay due. And then at the end of our literary analysis section, you will have your literary analysis due. And then the last assignment of the course is your final. It is due May 22nd by midnight, and that is Monday of finals week, just to paint some vision for what to expect at the end of the course. That assignment will not be available until May 1st, so you can actually complete it earlier than finals week, but you will not be able to complete it before May 1st. And I encourage you not to complete it until you've actually finished the novel, which will make more sense later once you realize what assignments are due and when. First things first, you've got Unit 0, which is just the first 2 days of the course. So January 30th and 31st, Monday and Tuesday, what you want to do is go ahead and read through everything within this module, and basically you will be doing a discussion board assignment that introduces yourself to the class and comments on 2 other students. If you do not do this assignment, I will have to drop you from the class. This is considered your check-in assignment, and you have to do this within the first 48 hours of the course. And if you don't complete it, then I am required to drop you from this online course. So you can click on Beginnings and Introductions, and within this module, you will see everything I want you to see to paint vision for the rest of the semester. So each unit has what we call a unit introduction. You see the yellow banner right here. Right below the yellow banner, you will have basically the unit's objectives, or that week's objectives. All of these objectives correspond to the course objectives and what we will be trying to achieve by the end of the semester. So here we have one assignment, and I will show you how each of the following weeks have multiple assignments that are listed below, and you've got due dates that are always right here as well. So to click the next page in the module, you'll just click next at the bottom. So I encourage you to read through each of these and get a feel for our course. And I'm not going to go through everything, so you'll be able to see that. And I'm going to come back to the home page and show you what the first unit or the first real week will look like. So January 30th to February 5th, all of the dates are right here, and you'll see them correspond to each unit. So January 30th to February 5th is our first unit. We'll go ahead and look through this. You've got your course objectives, or your week's objectives that correspond to the course objectives. You have a question to ponder while you read. So there are reading assignments due each week, and this is what I encourage you to think through. And then this is your assignment overview. So your assignment overview will have what is due that coming week. So your initial post for each discussion board is always due by Wednesday. You'll respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. I encourage you to respond to more classmates, and as many as you can possibly manage, because conversation is going to be the key to your success in this course. Being able to talk about ideas and discuss them with your peers, as well as myself, is huge, and I want you to be able to do that as prolifically as possible throughout the course of the semester. Additionally, most weeks have 2 blog posts that are due, which means that there are 2 readings that are due. The first week I keep a little light just because you're navigating the course, you're navigating Canvas, and you're getting started. And then additionally, when we go to read the novel, you'll have a hefty amount of reading, and because of that, there's only 1 blog post due each week. So the final 4 weeks have 1 blog post, this first week has 1 blog post, and the rest of the weeks have 2 blog posts. So the next thing you're going to do is complete a quiz by Sunday. So everything's located within this module. So right here, I'm going to click Next. And the first thing you'll do is post to the discussion board. So there'll be groups that are assigned to you, and you'll be able to hyperlink to your group. And you'll click on that group, you'll be able to read this prompt and then basically write your response, and then you'll do that by Wednesday, and by Sunday you'll respond to 2 classmates, hopefully more. Next, you'll see the reading guide. Each time you have a reading assignment for the blog post, you will have a reading guide, and I will tell you what to keep an eye out for in your reading. So this is something that you want to read prior to reading the required reading. This is the required reading. So your reading assignment you'll find in a PDF right here. It will download and pop up when it's ready. I'll click on that and just give you an idea of what to expect. This first article is called Backpacks versus Briefcases, Steps Toward Rhetorical Analysis. And so this is about 6 pages, and the columns are doubled on here. And this is pretty much average for what you can expect. This is an excellent article, and it will help give you an idea of what we'll be doing, especially in this first month, this first section in what is called our visual rhetoric section. So then we'll come back here, you'll think through what I ask you to think through, and then you will be doing your blog assignment. So every blog requires you to read the article, summarize the author's argument. You'll basically take 2 quotes from the article and analyze them. So that can be right within your paragraph or your 2 paragraphs. You respond to them after you analyze them, so make sure you don't just leave them on their own. So you want to find 2 quotes that are interesting, insightful, or helpful, and respond to them. And then lastly, you'll respond to the author's argument from a personal perspective. So this is where you can contribute some of your personal experience, some of your outside reading, something else you're reading in maybe a psychology class or something like that. You can contribute all of that into this 350-word post. So you're able to provide outside references, examples, or illustrations that prove your understanding of the article. And each of these blog posts are worth 5 points, and this is actually a very large portion of your grade. So make sure you work hard on these and you don't get behind on them. And for the following weeks, just remember that there are 2 blog assignments due each week. So there's a huge reading component and a huge writing component in this course. Okay, and then you've got your blog rubric, which tells you what to do and what I'm looking for. Next, you've got your quiz that's due at the end of each week. You'll be able to take it. It won't say preview, it will say something else. And then we'll click on next, and we have a reflection. So unit reflections, it's where you'll define the terms. Basically, these are the objectives that you were supposed to achieve throughout the assignments. And then I always have additional resources for you right here. So you can click on these different things, and I've got really great articles. Sometimes they're books, things that I'm actually really passionate about. This whole course is just a snapshot into my mind and what I think is important for you to understand as a freshman in college, and things that I think are important to education and writing and philosophy, language development. So all of that will be within the actual course, but these additional resources will help you take each topic deeper. So if there's something that you're particularly intrigued by, then go ahead and look at the additional resources, and you'll see some places to go with that. If you click next, it will take you to the next module, which is Unit 2, but you can also come back to home. And then, so if you finish that week's work, you can start the next week the following week. So all the dates correspond to the unit, and that's what you can find within each unit. So that's how you'll get started in this class. If you have any questions, please email me, and I will answer them happily. You can always expect an answer within 48 hours, but I usually respond much sooner. I try to respond within the first couple hours. So let me know if you have any questions, and welcome to class. Let's get started.